So Andrew Yang and Bernie Sanders saved democracy in New York State anyway. Their lawyers were able to convince a judge to say that the Democrats closing down the New York primary was unconstitutional. So that is a big relief. That is a big win for democracy in general. This is a pear tree. This is a red spire pear tree. So awesome. Beautiful day. Hey there. You guys are doing good. Yeah, so that's great news, right? A lot of people thought it was just Andrew Yang because he got the credit for filing, but it was on behalf of other candidates who had withdrawn too. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. I'm just trying to be a little more accurate with what is what and who is who. So, anyways, that was pretty quick. I'm really happy with this on so many levels. Like, it's just great to see our democracy functioning. You know, our checks and balances functioning. That within a week of Democrats closing it down, you know, the court said no, it's unconstitutional. It suppresses First Amendment rights, freedom of speech. So it was pretty easy. Like I said, less than a week, and the primary in New York is back on for June 23rd. So make sure you get out and vote if you're in New York State. Vote for Bernie Sanders or Andrew Yang, whoever you're voting for. I guess Yang gets delegates too, right? I mean, but I'm definitely voting for Bernie Sanders in my state's primary, which will be next month as well. But yeah, like I said, I was impressed at how fast this happened, and so happy to see the courts working, you know, for the First Amendment, because in Trump era, where, you know, it's neo-fascism all day long, you know, I'm almost surprised to see it still working, because the Trump administration is an all-consuming, you know, fascist organization. So when I see the functionality of our checks and balances still working, I'm pleasantly surprised that it's still there. So that's great. But, you know, Democrats, man. Listen, I know there's an outbreak going on right now. There's concern for public safety. But shutting down people's primaries, shutting down the right to vote, that is insane. And here's the thing. It was only the presidential election. All the other primary candidates were still on the ballot, and you could still vote for them. So I don't get this at all. This was nothing more than a power play on behalf of establishment Democrats who said, we have power here. Let's not give Sanders and his cohorts and his movement any leverage on what we put in our platform at the convention. Let's just cancel it. Let's cancel their First Amendment rights. Let's cancel the Constitution. We see an opening, and we're going to squash these people even more than they already did by having Barack Obama coalesce the base to crush the progressive movement. Too much is never enough. Too much power is never enough. Don't you ever forget it. They want all of it. They ain't happy with a little bit or a lot of it. They want it all. They want so much, they would crush the Constitution and kill your right to vote. Took a week. Yeah. Democratic Party. You're going to have to come up with some new names here, guys. These Democrats. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Come up with a new name. Like, these people are sick and disgusting. And they truly despise the democratic process. It's all about power. It's all about political expediency. This is why people don't vote. This is why 100 million people don't vote in America. They know the game's rigged. They know it's all about power. Democracy is like a false framework with these people. I mean, I believe in it. Most of us do. But these people who run the DNC, okay, the elites, they don't. It is a power grab, and that is all. I understand the concern. There is a pandemic happening. I understand. But we can do mail-in voting. And that's not even the concern, because like I said, they were still having the primary for the other candidates, just not for the presidential election. Which is even more egregious that says we're doing it because we can. Okay? You can still come vote for the other people in the primary, but hey, because we can, because we're the Democrats, we're going to say no. Sick people, man. Sick, evil people in the Democratic Party. Like I said, get a new name. But Sanders and Yang and their lawyers saved democracy in the state of New York. June 23rd primary. That's what's up. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, click the bell, and I'll meet you in the comments.